up guys? So sorry I haven't been vlogging for a while. I've been too busy with work and schoolwork and like just a lot of stuff that I really needed to get done. But I'm all good now. Everything's good now. I'm no longer struggling to get my priorities straight. I'm all caught up with everything now. Signed up for college, applied to some scholarships. Well, technically just one scholarship, and I did it like right before I started this video. And anyway, things have been going really well for me. I've been like really calm, really relaxed, stress-free, and all because of this one thing that I tried. No, it's not pot. I'm talking about not being on social media. So here's the thing, ever since I was a little kid, I've always been distracted with literally everything. It keeps me from focusing my work, and it's just a huge problem that I have ever since I was a little kid. And you know, it's just hard for me to focus on anything with something that I have in front of me. Like, I just mess with it. And with social media, it just took a big part of my life, and I kept getting distracted from it. I talked about it in another video that I was taking a little break from social media, that it was just a huge problem for me. So here's how it all started. So around the beginning of senior year, that's when things with social media started to get a big problem for me. I kept getting really distracted. My grades were failing. I had D's, C's, I think 1 F. It was just bad for me. People today, they too focused on their phones, and they're just on social media like all the time. Like, they don't focus on anything else. They just focus on social media, and it's just a big problem in our lives. People are just too focused on their phones to actually just do anything else, like be productive outside or just anything else. They're just glued to their phones all day without doing anything, especially like the younger kids these days. I recently heard that they're gonna close Toys R Us because, you know, kids are just using their devices too much. They don't really need toys, and that's insane. When I was a kid, I just played with a block, Lego block, or whatever this thing is. Oh god. That's all I had as a kid. I had just all these toys, no electronics or anything like that. And you know, my family was poor, because we're beaners. So around December, I was thinking to myself, what's a good way to start off the new year 2018? And I was thinking to myself all these ideas. Either be healthier, which we know that's not gonna happen to like maybe 2019 or so, or be vegan. I'm already too skinny. That's not gonna help. So what I thought, I only thought 3 things. That was about it. So my final thought was social media free. No social media for 5 months. 5 months. I started to think for myself, how's this gonna work out? Because I've done that before. I would log out of Snapchat and like take a little break, but then I would get tempted and log back in. So what I did is I thought to myself, I should get someone to change my passwords so I don't log back in. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Then you can just change the passwords by resetting it with your email. I know you can do that, but that's too much work, okay? So what I did, I try to think like all the friends who are, all my good friends who could do that for me, and we all know I cut everyone off, so that was easy to do. That only took me about 5 minutes, because when you're a senior in high school, you don't really have that many friends. You could just basically cut the people off. Like, you really don't need that many friends, because everybody's been treating you like pure shit. Anyway, it went down to 3 people. So either my best friend Gabe, then I realized he's been through my phone, and he's hacked my Snapchat a couple of times, and I really don't trust him with that. So not gonna say what he did, but not gonna trust him with that. There's my buddy Efren. I don't really talk to him that much. Should really hit him up sometime. But it was either him or my best bro, Danny. So he's been my best friend since middle school. This guy, like, he's like a brother to me. I don't know what I would do without him. And I remember too, like, he almost got sucked into like the popular group this one time, and they were telling him one time, they're like, hey, you're gonna be with us now, but he told them no. And at that moment I realized, oh, this guy's different. That was like in middle school too. Like, I just realized this guy's gonna be different, like, because like the popular kids back in middle school, they're basically they're basically those douchebags who just wear all Nike. Like, I'm talking Nike shirts, Nike joggers or pants, where the you wear, Nike shorts, Nike socks, Nike shoes, Nike book bags, just Nike everything. Like, it was just a waste of money. Nike, just buy another brand, buy Adidas. Adidas is nice, Adidas is cool, but I mean, Danny wears Nike, of course, but he wouldn't go overboard by buying Nike everything. He would buy different brands, not all go overboard with the Nike stuff. But yeah, so around that time in December, I told him what I was trying to do, like, no social media for 5 months. He told me I was fucking crazy. No one could go that much time without social media. I really don't know anyone who would do that. Like, literally everyone who's texted me like where I've been and stuff, I'm like, I'm not dead, I'm still alive, or I'm going 5 months without social media. They're like, really? I could never do that. How are you gonna do that? Andy, I told him everything that I had planned out, and he was telling me, are you sure, bro? Because that's a huge commitment. Like social media is like a huge part of my life, and just taking it away for 5 months straight until I'm going back, of course, like the week before graduation. I told him about my plan, and I told him that I would trust him by changing my passwords and get into my accounts and everything, because people out here in Ohio, you cannot trust them. You really can't. And like me, I really have like just huge trust issues with people, and it's just bad. Like, I've been betrayed so many times, so it's really hard for me to know who I can trust, and that list is just a little tiny list. He hit up Danny about that. He said, yeah, let's do that. It was a little complicated because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing, and we didn't know like how to do this, because I needed to give him my passwords. Then when you change that, they would send verification code, and he's like, bro, this is too much work, just change the password by yourself. I'm like, no, you need to do it. I'm just gonna tip, you need to do it so I don't tip myself to changing it back. Later that night, it was January 1st when that happened, and I was posting on my story, I was posting on my Snap, Instagram, and Twitter that I was going off the grid for about 5 months. I didn't really check. I had Danny do it when he completely changed it all. I just told him, hey, just post this so people can know, so they won't hit me up or anything. I swear, by the time I get back on Snapchat, I'm gonna get like all these notifications with streaks. Like, I know people who send out their streaks just when you don't have a fucking streak. Why would you send streaks if you don't have a fucking streak with them anymore? Like, that's just pointless. You don't do that. You don't do that. You're completely missing the point of streaks. When you're sending out the streaks, you're keeping the streak. You don't send out streaks just to start a new streak. I have some people who have done that to me, and I just get really tired from it, and I just block them just like that. Like, 'cause I don't have a streak with you, quit sending me streaks. After that happened, I got a whole bunch of people texting me. They're like, hey, what's wrong? Why'd you just quit social media all of a sudden? and I told him, like I told everyone, that I needed to get my priorities straight. I needed to get my grades well up. I was gonna do that video of the out. I was gonna do a video of the outcome of 1 month without social media so far, and I I was completely busy at the time. I still had like I needed to do a lot of stuff for my engineering class, and I needed to focus on that first before I did any videos. But I've just been completely busy with all this schoolwork stuff with engineering, and I needed to focus on that first before I made any more videos. But after I got all that done, I'm doing this right now. So recently, I'm not gonna lie, like things have never been better for me. Like I feel so much more at peace. I feel so much more relaxed, stress-free and everything. Like starting off the new year, like it was so chill. It was starting off the new year, it was just so chill. Like there was no problems at all. There was some problems, of course, like your life's not gonna be perfect, but like yeah, there was some problems, but like life was just a little bit better without the social media. Not only that, but I focused more on my schoolwork, and it was great, and it's great. But yeah, there was some stuff like I would get points off, of course, like I didn't have enough time to study, or I would forget some stuff. But other than that, my grades have never been better. I'm really proud of myself for that. And honestly, if I can do that, then you guys can too. Just hit up a close friend, have them change your passwords so you don't get on social media for a while, just to get your priorities straight. That's what I did, and that's what made my life so much better. And of course, I'm gonna get back on around May, so that's like after school's over, of course. I told my teacher about it too, and he thought that it was a good idea, and he suggested that I should do that again when exams come college year. And I thought that's a good idea. I need to like find someone who's actually like really motivated to do that, or just hit up Danny. But yeah, other than that, life's been good. Life's great. Yeah, let me know you guys' opinions on in the comments below, what you think of my plan. I'm gonna keep you guys updated with all that's what's happening right now, and how I'm doing without social media. And before I finish this video, yes, I know YouTube's part of like social media and stuff, but I barely get on YouTube. I just post content sometimes and watch like some videos like maybe a couple times a week or something like that. Like I'm not that sucked into YouTube like I am with Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. So it's those ones I get sucked in the most that I need to take a break from, you know what I'm saying? But yeah guys, thank you so much if you stuck around this long for the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.